everyone. Today is December 25th, 2019. Merry Christmas. I just wanted to do this little project share. I have been wanting to do kind of a winter-themed, winter wildlife, winter's tale. I don't know, I may even use that one. Journal next after I get through the projects I'm working on. And I had this idea for a cover, and I just had to make it before because it was pressing on my mind. So what this is a cover that I am going to place on the cover of probably a manila envelope journal. And the background I just did in Distress Inks. It's these. It's Salty Ocean, Seedless Preserves, and Chipped Sapphire are the names of those Distress Inks. And so I dabbed them on with the dabber, and then I used my handy dandy paintbrush and some water and smushed it around and let it dry. And then it's on Strathmore watercolor paper. And then I took the offcut from the Strathmore watercolor paper and I drew the silhouette of the caribou and the ground. And I don't know if you can see it from there, but there is a little rock that says press here. So what happens when you press there is there are lights on the back. Hope you can see that. So those are the northern lights, and the caribou is silhouetted. And what that is so I got this idea because it was a project I was doing with my students at school. And what it is, it's copper tape. This is copper tape. All of this stuff is available on Amazon. This is conductive tape, and it's adhesive. So you can stick it down with the adhesive, and the bottom side is not conductive. The top side is, and you just run it along the back of your card in a circuit. And then I also got this little box of LED lights, and they come in all these colors: white, red, blue, green, yellow, and they come in a big size and a little size. And they have two little leads coming off of each one, and one's a positive and one's a negative. So that if you get a little button battery, which again are available on Amazon. So these are CR2032 button batteries. So here, I'll open one. And let's grab a green LED. And see, they just, when you touch one of the LEDs to one side and the other side to the other side, you get little lights. And then you can run the, oops, which one was which? That was red and green. You can conduct the electricity from the little button battery. And you can make a switch. So these are the three green lights, and they have one leg that's attached to this positive strip. So this positive strip, follow my finger, goes under the positive leg of the LEDs, and then it turns a corner and it comes down to the little switch holder. It goes over the back and down the front. So when I press down, they light up. And underneath the batteries, there are two batteries piled on top of each other here. Underneath runs this other piece of copper tape that comes along here, goes up, and then touches the negative leg of each of those LEDs. And you can see I've made a little negative and a little positive there. So you have a complete circuit. And then this little blue light here on the bottom is just a single LED that I've attached to the battery there. So this also acts as the switch, and I have some little foam pieces pretty much to keep the batteries in place, but also to prevent that from being completely on all the time. So I think what I'll probably do is I'll put some more foam pieces underneath the corners of here, so because you can't really sew it down, because if you sew it down, you need to be able to change the batteries. So I think what I'll do is I'll put some foam underneath the edges, and that's how I will adhere it to the cover of the journal. So that is my quick little project share that I was been thinking about and really excited about for the past few days. You can kind of see the lines through the watercolor paper there. That doesn't bother me too much. A little bit, but I don't know how to correct that. I suppose you could use some black paper, but then you wouldn't get the see-through. The other thought I had was trying to incorporate some dyed type, what's it called? Brain words. You know, the thin tracing paper. To act as a window, but it actually shines through the watercolor paper okay. It also works with copy paper, and so it'll be interesting to try different things. I mean, you could use one battery and fewer lights, and you could do lightning bugs, or you could do stars in the sky. There's a ton of tutorials on YouTube on how to use these in cards. And this is a website, chibitronics.com, that has some really good templates and tutorials on how to do circuits using, they use the copper tape and the button batteries, but they have their own special LED lights that are actually stickers and are flatter. But they're kind of expensive. I think that entire box of LEDs that I bought was maybe $5, and I think you get a fraction of the number for twice the cost if you buy theirs. But they're flat, and so that is an advantage. So that is my thought for the day. I hope you guys are all having a great Christmas, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.